Alright, hello guys, welcome back to another video. In my last video, I covered the whole Call Me Carson situation. I was really brief about talking about the situation in that video, and I feel like I want to explain more of it now that there's more people who have came out on it and made videos on Call Me Carson. So as you guys should know, Carson allegedly got exposed for essentially exchanging pictures with a 17-year-old girl when he was age 19. I originally didn't want to talk about this topic at first on video and all the allegations essentially because man, it's been a crazy situation. But for those that haven't heard, Carson was in this group called the Lunch Club, and on November 11th of 2020 it disbanded, which nobody thought much of this, but come to find out in 2021, 5 days in, the real reason would be revealed to everyone of why the Lunch Club disbanded. The Lunch Club disbanded because allegedly Carson told some of the members in the Lunch Club that he sent these images to a 17-year-old minor, and also that the fact that he was having adult conversations with a minor, which is not okay. Which I'm gonna start off here. Do I think he is a pedophile? No, I don't think he's a pedophile. Do I think what he has allegedly done was wrong? Yes, but let me get into the details of how this all started. So on January 4th, Keemstar uploaded a drama alert called Call Me Carson Serious Allegations. And essentially what goes down in this video is he interviews two ex-members of the Lunch Club, Noah and Travis. And here's a little section from that drama alert.
Guys, what happened? How did this all come about?
Well, I'm gonna stick to the facts here, which was that one day in March, he called me shortly before he told Travis. Everybody was up in LA and he told most of them face to face, but he called me and I picked up the phone and he was basically like, I have to tell you something. And then he told me that he did underage girls, and I think that he said that they were fans. And that was what I was told.
I remember when this video first went up, everyone was just going crazy and Carson was trending on Twitter for pretty much a solid day. It was pretty insane, but relatively after this video was posted, somebody by the name of Mini Borb on Twitter made a tweet which made new allegations against Carson and, quote, grooming pedophilia Carson situation. I can personally come out and say that I've been groomed by Carson. I have talked to many people and never came out about this since now. At the time, I was still 17 and in high school. Also, I just want to clarify this tweet was posted pretty much like 30 minutes after Keemstar posted his drama alert on Carson. A few hours later though, she retweeted a video from It's Joko on Twitter, and essentially it looks like he made a video of him in Carson's Discord server, which I'm not really sure if this is the real Carson Discord because it got closed down or the links expired, which none of this information has been proven by Carson to be real or to be essentially fake, because Carson has been pretty silent on his Twitter, his YouTube, everything. Like, he hasn't streamed on Twitch, he hasn't talked about this at all, he hasn't addressed anything. So at this point, like I said in my last video, I will not be taking sides because one, I was never really even a fan of Carson in the first place. I knew who he was and all, but I didn't watch any of his content. I didn't really know what he did up until now, which was that he did Minecraft for his Lunch Club group. But let me go ahead and roll that video so you guys can see it.
I'm not into kids, but I did trade nudes with people under the age of 18, which is very bad. I was 19. That's all you need right there. That's Carson's profile. There you go. There's all the stuff for that. And then if you go down to the very bottom, grooming pedophilia Carson situation, this tweet, he says, this shit is absolutely disgusting. I figure you guys will be seeing this sooner or later, but yeah, absolutely gross messages confirming that this is true.
I'm still not sure if that evidence is correct or not, so you guys believe what you guys want to believe. And at this point, I'm just gonna say I'm not taking sides because I'm gonna wait for Carson to make his response. I'm not really sure if Carson is gonna make a response video, but I'm still gonna not take sides with anyone until I know the full story, because that just makes sense. We don't want to have a whole nother friggin' pyro situation going on over here. But more recently, there was another user who had made a tweet against Carson Carson, which I don't have a direct link to this tweet because she made her account private, presumably because Keemstar mentioned her on his Twitter profile, and that probably got her a lot of attention that she didn't want, so she just made it private. So I'm gonna have to read this tweet off of Keemstar's profile. But quote, May through June 2019 started when he shared my grad photo on Insta on May 22nd. This is all I have. I was 17 at the time of these exchanges and he was 20. There's more, but the Instagram account I had was deleted last year. I wish I had said something sooner. Am I the only one who thinks it's weird that they keep saying that they wish they have said something sooner? I mean, I'm not saying that could mean anything, but it's just a little suspicious, you know? Like, I don't know if that's only me or if anyone else feels that way, but with her tweet, she attached a image of the alleged Snapchat conversation that they once had in May of 2019, which of course, like all the other evidence, I'm not sure if this is real or fake, but hopefully we will find out more information when Carson makes his response, if he ever does. Speaking of more information, I wanted to talk about some of the responses that other members in the lunch club have had about this whole situation and talking about Carson. So first, Slimesicle has said, quote, "This is not drama. This is an alleged federal felony involving a child. As soon as I knew about this, I took every step to protect the unnamed victim and report the information I had to the authorities. A crime should be treated as a crime. If you or any loved one is ever in a similar situation, I strongly encourage you to take similar actions and report it to the relevant authorities. No person should ever have to be the victim of something like this." I also wanted to take a look at Shalat's video, which in this video is his response, so I'm gonna show it right now.
I'm uploading this to the Weekly Slap because I hate twitlongers and I hate notepad screenshots, and this is really the only serious outlet I've ever had to talk about stuff, so it felt kind of appropriate to put it here. Around late February, early March, Carson told the Lunch Club guys, as well as a bunch of close friends of his at the time, that he had been sexting his fans. He explained that he had exchanged photos with a 17-year-old while he was 19, and that he was done with it. He hadn't done it in months. He was ashamed of what he had done, and all that stuff. Some context for you. Early 2020 was when Carson was at the lowest point in his life. He was extremely depressed. Little did we actually know why, but I knew he had been struggling with imposter syndrome when it came to YouTube and social media and that kind of stuff, and that was something I could relate to in a pretty big way. So I was there for him. You know, I would be in calls with him all the time, talking about anxiety, mental health, what it means to have this job, and how not to let it drive you up the wall, all that kind of stuff. And in that time, I got extremely close to him. I wouldn't call it best friends, but he was up there. And right after Carson had told us the truth, the Kate situation happened. And, you know, regardless of what we felt about the Kate situation, we saw Carson's mental state decline even more.
Alright guys, so the last thing I want to talk about before I end the video, because yes, it is 3 a.m. I am recording this at 3 a.m. But I wanted to talk about the reason why I sort of made this update video, and that was because I saw Keemstar post his drama alert last night, and essentially I wanted to make my update video that I sort of promised to you guys. But just so you guys know now, I'm not taking sides with anyone. I am not saying anything in these videos, like evidence or whatever, is true, because I'm waiting on Carson to make his own statement, and then I feel like when he does say something, depending on what he says, we should go from there. And if he ever does say anything about it, you know I will be making a video to cover it. So make sure, if you're new to the channel, make sure you leave a subscription, and let's talk about this drama alert video from last night. So first, what Keemstar says in this video is that most of his friends are going against him, which that I'd say is a crucial part of this whole situation, situation and how it could play out for Carson. Because just think about it, that's every one of his friends going against him who know him personally in real life. And that's something that I think is suspicious a little bit. I'm not saying these allegations are true, but it's really suspicious that all of his friends from the lunch club are speaking against him and not with him. And also how Carson has been silent for a little bit now, and he really hasn't come out with anything. What he also talks about is someone named the narrator with 32.1k subs on YouTube made a 1 hour long video, and essentially the narrator has made a lot of claims against Carson in this video, which I'm not entirely sure if any of these claims that the narrator makes in this 1 hour long video are exactly true and legit, but we're gonna have to wait for more evidence on this whole situation and these claims made against Carson. Keemstar makes a good point in his video. What he says is when you're under fire, everybody like makes a video on you, everybody talks about you, everybody tries to make claims against you, and yes, that is true because I am making this video right now. But that's pretty much all I have for this video. Hopefully I covered everything that has happened with the Call Me Carson situation. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, make sure you leave it a like. If you disliked it, please dislike it. If you have any questions, thoughts, or concerns, make sure you leave a comment down below. Thank you so much to our members. They should be showing on the screen right now. If you want to get a membership, it's the join button on my channel, or there's a link in the description. I have 2 tiers on the channel right now, and I might add more, or I might take one away. I really don't know. But I have the Breone Cheapskate, and then I have the Breone Goat. And the Breone Cheapskate is $1 a month, and the Breone Goat is $5 a month. So if you really like this channel and you want to support me more, then that's the place to go, because you get cool perks and loyalty badges from my channel, of course, and you get shouted out at the end of every video. But thank you guys again for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.